Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna try to make this video as short as possible, but I highly doubt that it will be. So I wanted to share my journey with you guys as I always do, or try to. Might fall short because of some things that happen and take place that kind of get me off course, but then I'm back. So, um, I just wanted to share something that really is a touching subject for me and based off the experiences that I have had in life. And one of those is every time I find myself on the right path and doing all the right things in life and getting just closer to God and just trying to do everything right, it seems like all hell is breaking loose and I don't know where to turn. And so it caused me to get off track because I was so used to being in the moments where when I was getting everything wrong, it seemed as though everything was going right, or when I was doing everything wrong, it felt as though everything was going right. And so when I began to shift into the new me and be reborn again and transform, everything, all those old ways began to shed and I began to lose it. But what I have gained control over and what I found peace in doing is just going with the flow and letting God have his way and not try to get in my own way. And that is what is helping me today. Like, I could appear to be perfect sometimes, or, you can just show all the goodness and the grace that God has on your life. But those trying times are what matter the most. And we may feel like we don't have to go through them or why us, but it is necessary that we go through them. And I was speaking with my family while she was doing my hair, and we had like such an awesome conversation. Every time she does my hair, it is like the best. It's therapy to me. And outside of me getting therapy, I tell them like, girl, I love coming over here. And anyway, her name is Misty, by the way, and she does an awesome job. And if you ever need it, feel free. But back to the subject at hand. But whenever you getting closer on your journey, and when you're doing everything right, and you feel as though all hell is breaking loose, don't give up, because as long as you keep going, just at the end of it all, and you're gonna get your victory, you're gonna get the glory, you're gonna get all those things, and it's gonna feel so amazing. And you may not see it then, but once you finish and see it through, because that is what I'm doing. I'm on that process of finishing and seeing it through. And then I stop and I look back up at all the things that are going great for me at this moment, and all the bad. I'm just embracing it all because I know on this journey I'm gonna get the victory. So don't get off track. And this is not the last time that you'll be hearing parts of this, because I do have way more, and it's gonna be a good thing to hear. So never lose sight of where you're going. And I know I said I was gonna try to make this video short, so bear with me. But like I said, don't get discouraged, or please don't just see this thing through, because I had every moment. You know how many times I have fallen and having to get back up. And this is what I lost sight of. Like, that going through is what I need to go through. And when I lose that sight, I say I lose sight and I go back to my old ways and I try to do things my way. But in the blindness, of not knowing what I'm doing. But, I realized that when you have that faith, you got to keep going no matter what. And God's going to lead the way and give you that direction, and just trust that process and believe in you like never before and keep going. Yes, you probably have people who discourage you along the way, or, I say it's the enemy, that trickery. If you fall for it, you're going to keep having to relearn those lessons over and over again. And all I had to say is, God, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. What is it that you want to show me? Like, what is it that you want to know? And you probably keep in mind that you would not have to do this just one time. It is like, when you have that anointing, or you feel as though God has called you to do something, you're going to be attacked by the enemy on multiple occasions. He's going to use people who are closest to you just to reveal certain stuff. And what I have to say is, I can't fault anyone. It's something that you're dealing with. You got to work that thing through. I'm going to love you from a distance, and that'll be just it. But that is beyond the point. Never lose sight of where you're going just because of what you're going through, and go back to the old ways when you felt as though they was comfortable and doing it, everything wrong when you was, just don't do it. I mean, stay focused. Like, and I'm saying that, and I'm speaking to myself, because I know I used to get discouraged, and I can, just get caught up in the moment of doing things my way and feeling though I'm doing it right when I'm getting it all wrong, and it feels so good. And God knows I know in my heart it's not right. But it's like, now I'm standing up, standing in position. I'm standing firm. I'm standing on all 10 because I'm ready to win. You feel me? So make sure you stand on all 10 because that you're destined to win, and you don't give up and you don't look back, because the time is now. You got to take it, live it, own it, breathe it, feel it, be in it, and know that you are destined to win. And don't get sidetracked by the small things, because I call them small, because you're going to overcome them. And I say the small things, and it may not be small, because I know me losing my grandmother, everything, it wasn't small. Okay, so I promise you I'm going to let you guys go. But what I want to leave you guys with is, remember to stand on all 10 and know that you're destined to win. Don't give up. The road may get rough, but keep standing on all 10 because you are destined to win. I know I sound so corny at times, and I may not even sound like the person who I used to be, but God knows I really been trying to be a better me. So I hope you guys have a great week, a great year, and let this message touch you whenever it touches you. And if you can gain something from it, because I get on here and I authentically be myself. You know, maybe a little pretty sometimes, maybe a little rough, but I'm still myself. And at the end of the day, I hope that this reaches you at your best moments or even at your worst. But God bless.